this video, I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and I wanted to share with you guys. You know, I'm on this weight loss journey, and so I just wanted to share with you guys how I lost 40 pounds and what I did to do that. It only took me about maybe about 2 months, a little bit over that. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys. I'll insert clips and stuff on what I ate and like pictures and stuff on what I looked like before. But yeah, I just wanted to just share with you guys just basically what I ate, what I did. So the main thing that I did was I changed what I ate. So just trying to lose weight in the past and just seeing what worked for me and what didn't. I had to figure out what worked for me. And like I said, you guys will have to research and see what works for you and, you know, things like that. So I had to figure out what worked for me. And that was basically really realizing that I had to change what I eat. Like, no matter how much I exercise, no matter what I did, if I didn't change what I ate, then it was like I saw minimal results. I didn't really see any drastic change or anything like that. And then it was like, anyway, I don't want to ramble too long, but anyway, like I said, so what I did first is I cut down basically on sugar and carb, my sugar and carb intake. And I did that drastically. I say for like the first 6 weeks. When I say there was no sugar, I mean there was no sugar. It was like gradually I started back eating certain things like maybe peanut butter or maybe like apples, which apples have a lot of sugar in it. But anyway, I'll get to that. But mainly what I did was just cut down on what I ate. And so I say like, okay, just typically to just give you an idea on what I ate in a day. So let's say I wake up and I had breakfast. So this would maybe like before I went to work. So I had breakfast. My breakfast will be turkey, bacon, and eggs. And that's just it. There's nothing that says that you have to eat turkey bacon or whatever. I just prefer turkey bacon. I've always liked turkey bacon. So I'll eat turkey bacon, and I maybe would have 4 slices, and I would have 2 eggs. And that would be it. I would eat that for breakfast. And say if I got hungry, so now I'm at work. So now if I got hungry, I would take me something to snack on. Like I would have tuna. I would prep my meals at night so that when I'm going, I can just grab it and go. Because what I realize is that if I'm hungry, I'm going to grab the closest thing that I can get, whether that's stopping somewhere and grabbing some chips or something like that. I would do that. So I meal prepped a lot too, and I realized that that is something that also worked for me. That was something that helped me too, was to meal prep a lot. So I would this lighting is changing. I'm sorry for that. It looks crazy and I can see it. But I would meal prep it. So I would make like tuna, and I would eat it with celery. I wouldn't make a tuna sandwich or eat it with crackers or anything like that. I would eat it with celery. And so like say after I ate that bacon and eggs, because that's not really a lot, but I'm a very picky eater. And so a lot of things that people will say, well, incorporate this and incorporate that and eat that. I'm not going to eat that kind of stuff. So I would get maybe tuna and celery, and I would eat that like as far as a snack before I ate lunch or whatever. But it was like my day consisted of really a time schedule, and I didn't do it on purpose. It's just I'm at work, I go to lunch at noon. So like I would meal prep, and I would make I'm sorry guys, I would eat like salmon and broccoli. So that would be my lunch. And I would sear my salmon. I wouldn't bake it in the oven. I would sear my salmon on the stove with butter. So, and I would eat broccoli, just plain broccoli with butter, and I would season it up, and it was so good, you guys. But anyway, so that would be like my lunch. And then at dinner time, I would probably eat salmon and broccoli again, or just depending on if I felt like going home cooking, I would probably bake me some chicken thighs in the oven. Oh my gosh, they're so good. And I would eat it with a salad. And usually on my salad, I would have spinach, lettuce, probably some cheese, cucumber, and then ranch. So it would be something like that. And that would be something like every day. Like usually every day for lunch, I would have salmon and broccoli. And really that was it. In the morning, I would have bacon and eggs, or I would eat sausage and eggs sometimes. I would switch it up. And yeah, that would be my snack. And like this was consistent because it was like I was so motivated. I don't know. Sometimes you just have these spurts or these moments where it's just like I'm so motivated. I'm ready to do this. I'm tired of looking like this. I'm tired of feeling like this. And it was like I exercise too. And so I would see these results, and you know, little things I would just notice, you know what I'm saying? Not going to sleep every night with a stomach ache because of whatever I was eating that was just sitting on my stomach and just you know, my stomach would hurt every single night. And it's like, I'm tired of feeling like that. You know, so I noticed that when I stopped eating like that and I would have, you know, a salad and my fish or my baked chicken and my salad or whatever, or what else would I eat? I would eat turkey burgers, and that's just ground turkey, and I would just shape it in the form of a burger and just eat that. I wouldn't have any bread. I would use like lettuce. I would put it between two pieces of lettuce and like pickles, and that would be my turkey burger. But yeah, but it was just like, you know, once I started noticing the difference, it motivated me more to want to stick to it. It's like, why do I want to go back to eating this stuff that makes my stomach hurt? Or why do I want to go back to eating this stuff that makes me feel sluggish and tired to where I don't feel like doing anything? And I know that may sound like, yeah, you know, but it's so true. I mean, once you try it and you just start putting good things in your body, and you will start to see the difference, and you just start to feel the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like at work, I mean, I could walk up flights of stairs and not be like, and just out of breath, you know, with my heart just pounding and racing, and me feeling like, oh my God, I got to sit down. I'm so tired. And then another thing, I'm sorry, I'm sniffling, guys. And then another thing, I'm trying to think what else. So I would say after doing that, like just, I was so, like I said, there was no sweets. And when I tell you no, in water, that was another thing. And if you saw my other video where I did my grocery haul or whatever, just showing you guys what I eat, I drank water like crazy. That was like my go-to thing. And just to tell y'all something, when you go and you start trying to eat clean and you start trying to eat better, your cravings will go away. You won't feel like, well, for me they did. I don't know how other people feel, but for me my cravings went away. So it's like when I saw something, or like if I was at the grocery store and I was in line, it's like I would look at things and it's like I forgot how they taste. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but it's like when you go to the aisle and you see that Snickers, like you know what that Snicker tastes like. You know that it's all creamy and it tastes good. And it's like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm no doctor or nothing, but I just feel like it's a trigger that sets off in your brain to where you're just like, I want that. I gotta have it. You know, like your taste buds is telling you like, okay, that tastes good. I want that. I remember how that tastes. It was like for me, after a while of not even having that stuff, it was nothing for me to be like, oh yeah, I want that. Let me grab me a Snicker, or let me grab me some juice or whatever. I've never been a soda drinker. I can't drink soda for some reason. I don't know why. It's not good to me, and then it makes my stomach hurt. So I don't even care if I drink a little bit. It makes my stomach cramp up so bad. So soda has never been an issue for me. I've always been like a juice kind of person, but I stayed away from juice. It was just because, I mean, if you guys read the labels on some of these things, this stuff has so much sugar, and juice has so much sugar. I mean, it's just like open your eyes to like a brighter horizon to, you know, not necessarily when like I said, when I was on my journey, I wasn't focusing on calories. I wasn't focusing on fat intake. My main thing was cutting down the carbs and cutting down the sugar because, like I said, I wanted to find something that worked for me, and that's worked for me. So yeah, that's just basically what I eat. Like I said, I will show you guys pictures. I'll show you like pictures of things that I ate and stuff. And like I don't want to make this video too long of me just blabbing and stuff, but I mean, just basically that. And like another thing, once you start eating better, you will feel more motivated to want to keep going and do stuff. You know, you'll feel like, you know, if I can lose this much weight without even exercising, what would happen if I do all this and exercise? You know what I'm saying? I can lose twice as much weight. So I would start exercising. Sometimes I would do things in the house because I didn't feel like going out, or it would be, you know, too cold or whatever, and I didn't feel like going out, or I didn't want to go out, and I would just do things in my room. I would just get on the floor. I would turn some music on. I would just do sit-ups. You know, I would watch little YouTube videos or whatever and just watch workout people, you know, give you all these clips or ideas on things you can do for your stomach or things you can do for your legs or whatever, because my thighs are my problem area. And, you know, things that you can do to tone your stomach, things that you can do to tone your legs, you know, inside the house, you know. And then on days when it was nice enough outside, I will go for a walk, you know, with intermittent, like I would walk, run, walk, run, walk, run. And, you know, I mean, just to see your progress, you will feel so proud of yourself. I mean, just to see where I could barely run and be so out of breath to where I can run, you know, almost all the way around the track now before stopping. And to some people that may not seem like a lot, but for somebody like me, that's a lot. And so, I mean, or for me being able to run up my whole entire block without stopping, whereas I could probably barely run to somebody else's driveway and I would be out of breath. So, I mean, it's just like, just to see your transformation and to see how far you come, I would think that it will motivate you to just want to keep on going and keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, I've lost 25 pounds. I don't want to go to the store and grab a Snicker. I don't even have a taste for that. What I did start back eating, and I won't say back eating, but when something that I did start eating, because I was never really a big peanut butter fan, I did start eating peanut butter with my celery, and then I started eating apples. But I still continue to lose weight. So even though, yeah, I started bringing back sugar into my diet, as far as apples, I still stayed on basically eating the same things. And I fell off sometimes. I won't sit and act like, okay, I didn't fall off sometimes I would make my kids stuff to eat, and sometimes I would eat it because I didn't feel like cooking something totally different for me. Or if it was just, something just left over, I would probably take that to work. But I mean, I would still pretty much stay on what I mean, like still now. I still eat the same, I still eat basically clean like I have been, but sometimes you will get tired of the same stuff.
I'm sorry that last video got cut off. So what I wanted to say was, I probably didn't talk about everything that I wanted to talk about, or I just forgot to mention some stuff. But if you have questions or want to know something, feel free to ask and I will respond. I will insert not videos, but I will insert pictures on where I started and where I am right now. And yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful to those of you who are out there trying to lose weight or are on a weight loss journey. Thank y'all for watching. See ya.